The great lock-in of 2025 starting tomorrow, guys. It's all over TikTok, on my feed at least, but what we're gonna do between now and December is we are gonna implement every single thing that I've talked about times 10, right? We're gonna understand that what I'm saying, that the foundation and fundamentals that I've laid out in every single video is the truth, is our natural state. Okay? I saw this guy on TikTok and he said, first day of September, once you start the great lock-in, you're gonna have amnesia. You're gonna forget everything. Every single thing that you believed, had believed in, thought that has power over you, thinking that that is your past, you're gonna forget everything. Yes, I don't wanna limit you and say it's gonna be hard. All right? It's not hard. It's not hard. But when thoughts that you don't like or things in the past pop up, you need to come back to the fundamentals that you're all that is. Everything's here and now. You're one with the creator. There's no conditions to be met to get to where you want to get to, right? Time is just everything unfolding. Time is not real, it's not there. It's more just everything unfolding. And you don't even have to, we could treat time as this, right? This, you're here, what you're seeing is here, right? And to get to where you want to get to, it's right there. It's the same, it's just the same spot. You just gotta choose. You're here, you're living here, you're observing this reality. You think you're here, like living here, and then you have to get here by doing this and that to get to here. But you're here. And you're actually here. You're the observer. And you think you're out here, but you're actually observing this reality, everything around you, all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the perceptions and anything around you, right? But what is also here and now, what you want. What you want is also here and now. You just gotta put your focus on it. So when you forget everything, when you forget that your past, that you're tied to your past, when you forget that the thoughts that you're having have power over you, you understand that you are one with God and that everything is happening here and now, and what you want is also already done and happening here and now. You just have to declare and choose it. That's it. This is what the great lock-in is. Great lock-in. We're here. We're here for September to December, claiming what we want, telling the world that we are the world. We are reality. We're telling the world, and we're telling the world straight up that, hey, you're not outside of me. You're actually, I'm observing the world. I am the world. And everything's working out perfectly. What I see around me, I am experiencing that, but what is my perception of it? What am I, what meaning am I giving it, right? And some people are like, wait, how do I give, like, this whole thing around me, like, meaning? Like, oh, can I just say, oh, it's not real? It doesn't really mean anything. Like, even though I feel it, I think it, and it's, like, really hurting me. This is why there's the great lock-in, right? We're here to claim back or remember, right, that we are one with God. So you look at everything, now you feel it, you see it, you say, I allow all this to happen. Because we're trying to achieve, not trying to achieve, right? We're going to use a linear terms here now, though, just to get an understanding. We're trying to achieve the greatest sense of self. The greatest sense of self we could possibly have, where we are above everything. We are all powerful. That nothing is holding us back from anything. It's just our perception. And when you say, oh, but like, how do I give this meaning, how do I give this a good meaning when it's absolutely horrible? You're experiencing that, and then your perception on, and what you just said, that perception on what you are seeing is the perception that you're choosing to have, right? Because you're experiencing it, but then you're having the perception of, how do I give this any meaning? I know all this information, but how do I give this a good meaning? That's the perception you're choosing to have. So So we're now we understand this though, right? You are going to allow yourself to say that perception. It's okay. All right, I'm telling you, no, you can't be you saying that perception. Or I'm not telling you can't say that perception. You can allow it to happen, but then come back to who you are. Continuously do it. All right, continuously do it. We're judging righteously here. We're judging righteously. So whatever you continuously do, when it's like feels like you're propping up the unpreferred, right? We're judging righteously. That's a part of all that is. That perception of me not understanding this and giving it like, oh, how do I give this a good meaning when it's just horrible, when it's just absolutely horrible? There's no way I can give this a good meaning at all. But yes, you can. And the good meaning you give it, we start off with, is judging it righteously, saying that it's a part of all that is, that it's not nothing wrong and nothing bad to be thinking that it's just, oh, will always be there. It's a part of all that is, but you know what's also here and now? What I want. So I allow that, and I'm grateful for it now too, because when we understand the fundamentals, right? When we know that we're one with God, that everything's happening here and now, that we are all that is, that what we want is here and now as well. That this is the visual to it, right? We're the observer here, and everything's just right here, happening at the same time for us to choose and pick where we want to live, right? My fault. Then now you're thankful for everything around you, because you're not thankful for like it happening to you, right? You're now thankful for looking at everything around you and understanding that the perception that you have on it now is just that it's a part of all it is. That you're grateful that this is happening, because now you understand that it's just a part of all that is. But now you understand that what you want is also happening here and now. So I'm rich, I'm wealthy. What? And then, oh my God, my past my past is just a perception that's popping up now. It's just memories being brought up now. When you're having a good time, like I remember I said this a lot, right? When you're having a good time, you don't remember the bad past. It's like non-existent, right? Until it pops up into your head. So when it does pop up into your head, you're just like, wait, that's just part of all that is. It's happening here and now. What's also happening here and now is the past I want. So why am I rich right now? Is because the past 5 years I've been putting in the work. I've been doing a lot. I've been locked in, but I've been having great times, having a good time, meeting beautiful women, going on great dates. I'm married to the most beautiful woman in the world that's just ticks off every box. So that's me now, right? That's the past that I'm curating. Not even curating, that's the past that I'm claiming. That's what I'm choosing. Because it's all here and now for me to just choose and claim, right? It's my perception. The big perception though is that I'm one with God, that everything's happening here and now, that it's not delusional, that everything is happening here and now. What I want is happening here and now, that this around me, I integrate it back into my all that isness. I don't think it's outside of me anymore. The thoughts, the bad feelings, I know that's part of all that is, but I don't think that's outside of me anymore. I allow it to happen because I'm all that is. If I'm God, right, I see everything. So I have to allow everything to happen. I have to allow everything to happen, because if I'm God, then everything is already happening. I can do anything. Everything's possible. If I'm one with God, right? God is all powerful. He can take anything away, he can do anything. He can announce any part of reality just come up like that. Right? If you don't believe in God, your perception, that you could say I am to anything, right? So the bad feelings, the bad whatever, you could be aware and imagine anything. You can say I am to anything. You can conjure up a bad feeling right now. Like think of something bad that you know what happened to you, and think of it in your mind. Think of it in your mind, and boom, you feel bad. Think about that. You being sick. Think about something just not good happening to you, and then you feel bad, right? Now think about something good. Now you feel great, right? So you can conjure up these feelings. You can imagine anything, and that's happening. That's just happening here and now. So that's the great. That's what's the great lock-in. That's all about. Forget everything. Forget everything. Everything that you once knew. Every single thing about the past that it's not what you prefer. Tell a whole new story about your past. Why can we do this? Is because we understand the fundamentals that everything's here and now. And now we've integrated all the bad feelings, all of this, we've integrated it back into this vertical. It's not outside of us anymore. It's in here. And we are looking down at every single thing and choosing amongst all of these infinite experiences where we want to be. And just, just for your mind's sake, right? Because you're all that is. You allow everything to happen, and you say everything's unfolding perfectly into exactly what I want, right? And that's just for your mind's sake, right? Because we're also human. We are men. And we're just letting everything unfold into exactly what we want. Man, it's real shit, guys. I'm excited for this September. We're locking in tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. We're waking up. We're gonna get a lot of stuff done. It's just day one. And then we're gonna plan out the rest of the week. I think I have a YouTube channel set up to post everything that I'm doing. And then we're gonna figure out where to go from there and let everything unfold perfectly. I don't need to figure shit out. It's gonna unfold perfectly. My past is ready. Why am I so rich right now? Because I really locked in the past 4 years. Everything just kept clicking. Good things and opportunities just kept coming to me, and it was beautiful. Because I walk with God now. I walk with God. I understand that I'm all perceptions, and I can declare who I want to be right here, right now, and integrate every single thing around me into the vertical. Look at it, understand that it's just a part of all it is. There's no real meaning to it because I know I'm one with God. So if I'm placing a bad meaning to it, I'm just having a perception of being separate from all that is, right? Being separate from the observer and one with God. I'm thinking that it's outside of me, that it has power over me. That I can't look at it and give it another perception or look at it in a different way. Meaning like I can't look at it as, because we could look at anything, we could look at anything happening to us with any perception. We could say, hey, it's just something that's passing by. Or I could grab all of this, put it right into this vertical, choose a whole new life to be living and live and focus on that because that's where I'm going to be. That's where I want to live. All right? This is your reality, your world. It's your perception. You are saying, you're deciding everything right now. You're giving meaning to everything. And I mean, you can give meaning to everything, any absurd meaning. Like this yellow paint on my wall, I'm gonna grab it, put it in the vertical perfectly, and let it unfold into a blue wall. Right? I'm just saying, I don't want a blue wall. I actually really like this color. So, but I had a crazy ass manifestation today, like that. It's like, what? Like, how does this happen? It's amazing, and yeah. All right, lock in tomorrow. I'm really tired. I gotta stop making these videos at night. I'm done because I'm yawning and shit. So it's gonna be making videos during the day. Yeah. All right, yo, cheers. Have a fucking wonderful day because we're always having great days. And stay blessed.